something in the house.
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm ballin' like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. It is not a game, it is not a game. Banging on your chip when I come through the paint. Never been about the money or the fame, but when it bring both, so here we go again. Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. It's the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the ops and I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the pause. Follow the core and then back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Like they was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on time and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. R&B all over my roster, I got options. I keep it right on the dresser next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand.
I'm harder than I ever been. Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment be.
What? No.
Limpy as the fuck, man. Ah, damn.
Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Some done woke up in me, I've been going crazy, I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me, I've been playing with me. No time for the silly games, 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 games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating, but I gotta be great. That's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah.
Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And incomplete to open things up. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will be back. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bennett. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So holding there on the return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Williams now throwing on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Williams. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. First and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. And a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd and 16. Operating from the gun, Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They start on the ground with Robinson here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see. And they'll call that one every time.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Operating from the gun, Williams. Pass complete.
My boy.
Pickens with
Oh,
it.
Pickens.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Off play action. Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Williams throwing to start the drive. Out routed, it's complete to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Robinson up the middle. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back to Robinson now on first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Robinson with another carry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now Williams, off play action. This is caught, it's Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. There were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Williams now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Williams. He's got Pickens complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Flushed out right. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Bennett.
Let's go.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime that ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
They rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Robinson. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the...
I just picked it off the top, put it on the road, on the dirt, on the block. Was already sold, I don't work back to the block. Too deep in the streets, felt the pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever I come, the way that I do, I'm moving with a Sweet memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah, this colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love and gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the street so I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million in the discussion. Had a TED Talk.
Purple dark.
You're in the presence of the realest essence of been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the side of block, young buck,
what?
Like we knew it
Both undefeated? Oh,
remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give a about a hater. Let them like a in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Cubone stallion with the lick. Really became a boss many years back when I'm gone. Give me, throw your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the coin. We going down and crashing through the board.
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now ETN to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. Two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But two teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
oh,
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here. Two heavyweights in the NFL.
Right
Let's
about
fucking
that,
settle
and think
down.
about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20. They ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run. So this game is crucial.
Yeah, let's go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw, rolling to his left. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down. The Jaguars at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Lawrence. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Oh, Pickens. No.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Slant complete to Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. There's Robinson showing the flash. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. George Pickens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, you're confident.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down.
What?
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now Lawrence dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Lawrence will throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This is a half.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Yes.
So that challenge, a successful one. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Bennett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Here's Koo to kick it off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Let's go.
Knocks this one through the post, and this is back down to a 7-point game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Meanwhile, Lawrence is throwing into the hands of Pickens. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Thirty-eight-yard line, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Lawrence flushed out right. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And that
Let's
is
go.
caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. To Marvin Leal in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Lawrence being chased out left. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing now, Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Lawrence. And this one is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Crew knocks this one through the post. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time,
Not
I
a
remember their drive
chance
stalled,
I
but
can
thanks to
do
their
it.
kicker moving a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have just about so... We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys?
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, cause he shot rock, Southside, C12, 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we went on to ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, that's how you know we lit. Yeah, that my Brooklyn, cause he shot rock, Southside, C12, 911, grr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we went on to ride nobody with, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, that's how you know we lit. Grr.